Hi, I'm Jerry Salcido, one of the founding members of Salcido Law Firm, and today I'd like to give a quick tip about domestic violence. And specifically what I'd like to talk about today is what happens in a domestic violence case between a husband and wife who want to reconcile. So a lot of times what we see happen is a husband or a wife commits domestic violence, whether it's throwing a plate or possibly even pushing or hitting the other spouse. And as a result, the cops come, they cite the instigator with domestic violence, and then, the couple wants to reconcile and they want to, try to move forward and put this behind them. But unfortunately, even though the couple wants to reconcile, the state or the city will continue to press charges against the instigator. And so a lot of times people don't understand that spouses have certain privileges that other people don't have. Specifically, a husband or wife cannot be required to testify against his or her spouse. And so even in a domestic violence case, if, for example, let's say a husband commits domestic violence, the wife forgives him, they want to move forward, they're reconciling, the state or the city, the prosecutor cannot force the wife to testify against them. It's a marital privilege. And so a lot of people don't know about that privilege. And so we are constantly finding, people who come to us who want to know what are their options. Well, that's one of the options to help, protect your spouse and just move forward. And so, but a lot of times, what else will happen is the city or the state will subpoena the spouse to testify, and the spouse will get the subpoena and think that they have to testify now, but that's not the case. Even with a subpoena, you may have to go to court, but then you simply assert your marital privilege to not testify. So that's today's quick tip. Feel free to call us if you have other questions about domestic violence cases. We defend against domestic violence cases all over the state. Thanks.